Hello, incredibly talented football players and fans. I'm creating some truly exciting football stories through FC games. Please subscribe and like to enjoy my stories. For an interesting novel, I first had to choose one football club among the many. PSG, winners of the Champions League. There are many London teams in England. Real Madrid in the capital of Spain. And the very hip football team Barcelona. As well as teams from the Netherlands, Belgium, Northern Europe, and even K-League. I chose Liverpool. I chose Liverpool. When you think of Liverpool, you immediately think of the Beatles. And of course, Steven Gerrard. Although Van Dijk and Mohamed Salah are leading the team now, I set out to create a slightly different Liverpool team and an adventurous squad. We created a Liverpool team with 5 players with an overall rating of 85 or higher. 5 players with an overall rating of 75 or higher. And 5 players with an overall rating of 65 or higher. I would love to have all the current players in Liverpool's squad, but I had to let them go to create a challenging story. However, Liverpool are expected to be an interesting story as they become a 4-star underdog. And among the new players, Liverpool also included 장위닝은 from China. If you could please let me know in the comments which players you would like to add to my Liverpool squad, I will actively consider them and incorporate them into the story. And to create a challenge story, if we win the English Cup or League, we will put in one player with an overall rating between 85 and 80. If we are the runner-up, we will put in one player with an overall rating between 80 and 75. If we make it to the semi-finals, we will put in one player with an overall rating between 75 and 70. If we don't even make it to the quarterfinals, you will lose our best player. So first of all, our Liverpool will challenge for the English FA Cup. It would be difficult to face strong teams like Chelsea, Manchester City, and Arsenal with a significantly thinner squad, right? I was very excited for my first match and hoped it wouldn't be against a strong team. But Chelsea from the first game. My challenge story said that if we were to be eliminated in the quarterfinals, we'd have to send our best player from the current squad. The best player in Liverpool's squad right now is Salah. Can you imagine Liverpool without him? It's okay, football is football. If we can't have a Salah, we can just unplug and sleep. Just look at our poor Liverpool squad. Can they beat Chelsea? Even playing our first match at Chelsea's home stadium. This is a nightmare. As soon as the game started, I tried to score using quick words, but it wasn't easy. Meanwhile, Chelsea's Liverpool defense was in shambles thanks to Neto's insane run. Our poor Richards tried to push Neto to no avail, and Neto tried to score with a pass to Cole Palmer, but our Richards wouldn't give up. He's actually currently a Bradford player, but we transferred him to Liverpool to build our squad. His overall rating is quite low, but he's currently playing incredibly well for our team. Another new Liverpool player, Alejandro Zendejas, was on target with a breakaway goal. Alejandro Zendejas plays in Mexico, but we've brought him to Liverpool. Keep an eye out for his performances. Watch out for Liverpool's new attack. Salah, of course, led the attack, but Ekitike dropped to receive the attack, and Zendejas also shook up the defense, attacking Chelsea. Salah ultimately scored, putting Chelsea ahead.
Now they can celebrate. His composure, it's an excellent.
Chelsea, having conceded a goal, attempted a counter-attack, but Liverpool's defense, led by Van Dijk, is among the best in the Premier League.
Now Chelsea in a position of menace.
Furthermore, Alisson, the Liverpool goalkeeper, is also making excellent saves, leaving Chelsea trembling. Chelsea's corner kick. Liverpool's movement was organized, with new midfielder Luis Suarez quickly slinging the ball to Watts, who then passed it to Salah, who was on a free run. If Liverpool had Salah and Watts showing their incredible chemistry, would they be struggling? But in our Liverpool, Salah and Watts are showing their incredible chemistry. With a 2-0 lead, our Liverpool team was once again on the hunt for a goal, and even Salah went for a hat-trick, but ended up hitting the post. Manager Arne Slot ended up bringing on a man called China Holland instead of Liverpool's number 9 Alexander Isak to score another goal. I'm actually a big Alexander Isak fan, but we let him go to create the Liverpool challenge story, and I'm hoping we win the Champions League and get him back. In a desperate bid to recapture Alexander Isak, our Salah ran like crazy, even managing to get a shot from China's Hollander 장위닝은. Unfortunately, he missed the target, but it went wide. Will he ever find his way to Liverpool? What kind of play will Stefan Bajcetic and new Liverpool midfielder Luis Suarez show us in our Liverpool? Alisson capitalized on the heading ability of Chinese striker 장위닝은, and Salah once again broke Chelsea's defense. Watts, along with Chinese striker Holland, played a passing game that broke down Chelsea's defense and resulted in Liverpool's third goal. This resulted in Chelsea losing the first leg at home to our own Liverpool 3-0. They were up against a world-class AI, but they were playing a bit softly. Although our squad was lacking, we still defeated Chelsea 3-0 in the first leg.
It's a lovely goal. Move on. Well, the result was never in doubt, was it? They controlled the game from start to finish. They created numerous chances and they dictated the tempo. A very comfortable win.
Oh, and to top it all off, China's Holland also had an assist. Salah's double and Watts' goal secured a 3-0 win over Chelsea. We need a stunning win like this to avoid losing our best player, Salah.